Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I would like to talk about the economy overview in 2024 for Taiwan. First of all, page of ones in this spread, it means before the year of 2024, there was an emphasis in expanding the job opportunities. Maybe the job market was um, the most concerning part of the economy itself. Currently, the Fall of Cups means there are um, a lot of options that are on the table. Sometimes the Fall of Cups is being seen as pessimistic and not being fulfilled. But in this case, I do think that there is an upside about it because let's imagine if someone has no options left, then how good could that be? So I think having the options actually means that they do have the stability and bargaining power to make choices that are beneficial for them as the economy. Um, at the same time, I think there are multiple directions that the economy is trying to figure out currently. Um, Six of Wands on top of it, it can mean um, someone being victorious. Um, it can either mean economically they are gaining victory, uh, but on the other hand, it can also mean um, because Six of Wands, it it can mean getting into wars, the wars that people need to fight for. So Six of Wands, I intuitively think it can be related to some form of military alliance or military conflicts. In this case, any kind of military conflicts, definitely they have the impact to the economy itself. Um, well, you may say in general, having military conflicts are being seen as disadvantage, right? But in this case, I do believe that because of the position of the Six of Wands, it can also mean it brings in the tension to actually um, improve the economy so that they can gain the victory. So um, I I believe that the Taiwanese economy um, they constantly correct themselves to facilitate the ever changing military circumstances. So I think it is very smart. Why? Because in this spread, the Fall of Pentacles means how the outer world sees this country and its economy. Um, well, you may think there are so many turbulence around it, and how could it be stable? But somehow they stabilize the economy, and that's what they have been trying their best to do. because they know that um, having a strong economy will bring them the security they need. So on top of the spread, we see the hangman. The hangman, it can usually means some form of sacrifice. Um, Economically, it can mean a decrease. Somehow there is a decrease. Something has to be sacrificed, and there are also delays. These delays can be related to, um, you know, the interferences on a military level. Um, even it's just a drill. Uh, they still need to put in a lot of power, right? So that can actually slow the progress of the economy. But this is not limited by only one factor. I think there are several other factors also. Um, and because stability is so important for Taiwan, um, they have to make very careful choices. And in the process of considering all the choices, um, they might get some delays because of contemplating about the options. So this can kind of hinder the development of the economy. The strength card at the bottom means it is a very delicate situation. Um, I don't know, maybe it is about the inflation, but there are things that have to um, be tamed, just like a person in the picture taming the beast. Uh, what I can think about is because it has a lot of connections geographically, politically with um, with a lot of countries. I don't even need to mention which particular countries, but you already know. So definitely they have to tame the beast, even though they have their ambitions, but they have to be very careful about their uh, about how to carry out their plans and pursue what they want to pursue because there are a lot of strings attached. Um, just like South Korea, but for the Taiwan economy is I see it as more positive than South Korea, as uh, at least for this year, because I remember that for South Korea, there is a high level of secrecy in its economy, and I don't know whether it is necessary to keep those secrets, but probably they need to do so. But for Taiwan, things are not that secretive. Um, Probably because everybody already knows what the concerns are. So, investors, the general public, they know what to expect. So this is one of the good things about the economy of Taiwan, at least this year. It looks a little bit brighter than South Korea. So the chariot in the future position, it means um, so here is a couple of things that I can think about. First of all, the chariot can mean making careful decision that takes a long time to decide. Secondly, military spending comes into play. The third thing is auto industry. Um, In some rare cases, it can also mean um, some industries that are feminine in nature, because chariot is a card that is connected with the zodiac sign of Cancer. So Cancer is a feminine sign. So uh, these four things I can think about. Um, I do think the military side of things can get heat up. Um, However, I don't think it's gonna rock the boat, but they are definitely gonna increase the spending in military, and there will be a focus on it. Because Knight of Swords means fighting, fighting against something. Um, and in this case, I think they're gonna fight for their stability, financial stability, um, economic stability. Because Four of Pentacles after the Knight of Swords means um, it is the financial stability that is the paramount of everything. Um, Two of Cups, this actually means things come into balance, things come into harmony. So I believe that it's possible that there will be cooperation on an economic level that will be in the spotlight this year. Um, I don't know what kind of cooperation it's gonna be, but for some reason, I think it can mean on it can be diplomatic level, or maybe between countries. Um, Ten of Wands at the end of this spread, it can mean a lot of pressure to push forward things. Um, so even though I do see cooperation, but the cooperation gives Taiwan a lot of pressure. Um, but they are very determined to carry out their plans, um, and to have a very concrete financial foundation. Um, in general, I do believe that the Taiwanese economy has its strength. It has a high level of bargaining power, at least at this point. But the delays can also affect the progress of the economy itself. Um, I don't see a lot of innovations in its economy because of the emphasis of being stable. But I do see the growth, it keeps coming. Maybe not um, not extremely strong, because hangman can also mean, as I mentioned before, it can mean some form of decrease. But if you're thinking, is it a level of decrease to a point where it loses the position? I don't think so. But there is definitely pressure on the economy, and they're gonna fight for it, fight for gaining the victory. It's not easy, but they will keep fighting, and I do see that they're trying their best to transcend beyond all the pressure and transcend all the pressure and negative consequences to actually solidify their financial and economic position. So, this is what I have to say about Taiwan for this year. I hope you enjoy this video. Uh, if you have any concerns, have any comments, please leave that below. And thank you for your time. Have a good day. Bye bye.